Well, welcome to North Dakota today.
What's going on here?
So giving food as gifts can be a really fun and healthy and creative way to give someone something special. Plus, we're going to be talking about acupuncture and the decrease in depression that it can help you with through the holidays and the winter.
Can we tell everybody how you got this cookie dough?
So yeah, okay, let's do Edoughble, and then that way we can try some bites, and then we can let Lisa Green try a bite too.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we get these emails from people, and they just say, hey, do you want to try a sample of these things? And so sometimes we say, yeah,
how do
go
I
for
get
it.
on that email list?
Well, I'm in charge of the email list. So Edoughble sent us a sample, and inside of their little cute box here is ready to eat cookie dough. Isn't that cute?
I love that.
It looks like a little pint of ice cream.
Yes.
I should have opened the plastic though before
Here, you want me to do that? Will you?
You dig in first because.
Talk to Lisa.
Gentlemen first, right?
No. You go ahead. Oh my goodness. And then
that.
look at this. They come with like cookies and sprinkles.
So you could put either one inside of your dough. I think we
Which
both
one do you like
for
both or?
I think we both do a spoonful
Okay.
and then cheers it. Oh, that was a huge spoonful.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
You go for it. Dig in there. And then we'll cheers. Cheers. All right. Yeah. Shoot. I shouldn't have ate that. That is delicious.
You know the kind of dough that's got like the perfect like sugary flour contact?
It has like a little bit of the sugar grains in it, but
Yeah.
not too much.
But
Brown
if there's
sugary.
enough flour where you kind of like, ooh, it's got a little bit of that. I could do that whole thing right now. I better stop.
Lisa, we have an extra spoon for you if you need some.
Want a spoon?
If you're interested in them, they do have a website that you can go online, look at the different flavors that they have, and then go and order some on
I
your
want to ask
own.
Lisa. Lisa, are you on this email list where you get like all these free
No,
treats? Yeah.
I'm not at all.
What's the story here, right?
Kristi's lucky.
I'll share with those.
But you
Whenever
are
we get
sharing.
something, I share
Yes,
with people.
you
So
do.
I have an extra little spoon that says "want a spoon," and then it has some dough for you. So Edoughble.com, EDOUGHBLE.com is where you need to go to head there to maybe order some and try some at home. And then
That
they can sit
was-
and watch us while they're scooping it in.
You want to do it together?
That's really good.
It's so
so
good.
Oh, you guys
okay.
should try out for Mr. Food.
Yeah, that'd be great,
That would
wouldn't
be
it?
really good.
All right, do you guys want the forecast?
I think we want the forecast.
Okay.
While you read, we're going to eat.
Okay. That sounds very unfair, but we'll do it. We'll do it. So, okay, today we've had a little bit of light snow. You know, we had the ice and stuff from earlier this week, and now we're dealing with some snow that in some areas has coated over some of that ice. So just want to remind you to be careful on those roads. There's a lot of places that still haven't been treated, or sidewalks and parking lots that tend to ice over pretty quickly, and there's going to be some more slick spots out there today. But as you see on the radar, we do have a few areas of snow lingering, one around the Mayville radar site there, and then right along the North Dakota-South Dakota state line. We're going to zoom in on that one area in the Central Valley around the Reynolds-Thompson area, Mayville, back over toward Fertile into Minnesota, seeing that little bit of light snow, and that should be dropping to the southeast here this morning. We saw that redevelop after you saw a little light snow earlier. Now more up in the Northern Valley that's spreading southward. So Fargo-Moorhead, we had a little dusting, and we may see this little line also move in and then depart. Notice how most areas are doing just fine. We are clear and not really seeing anything in the way of snowfall at this moment. So temperatures, quite a range in Baudette and in Roseau. We're only at 9 degrees there, but as you check out Fargo, we're at 21. It's 23 in Grand Forks, and down in the James River Valley, that's where we'll be warmest today, and we're already in the upper 20s there right now. Wind speeds are light. This is great to see. We only have a peak speed in the valley up to 13 miles per hour in Langdon, and that's it. Visibility, where we've been getting some off and on light snow, continues to be on the lower side in some areas. Park Rapids back over to Cooperstown. Those are our lowest reports right now, down to 2 miles. So your hour-by-hour planner, we've got off and on chances for, again, those flurries or light snow showers, mostly cloudy skies, and temperatures that are just slowly coming up throughout the day. Some places, though, again, on the colder side up in the northeast. The rest of us 20s to even 30 degrees. The wind does increase a little bit this afternoon. It shouldn't be too bad, but you may notice it if you're going to be outside. You'll notice that we've got a little bit of a breeze up to the 20s for gusts here into the afternoon hours, with hopefully a few breaks in those clouds to allow in some sunshine. And ahead for the evening hours tonight, expect to have some areas of some light snow potentially again tonight underneath some of those clouds again. A quick look at tomorrow, because I know we want to know what's going to be happening for tailgaters on Friday night. Here's a look at your planner. We're going to be seeing quiet weather to start off tomorrow morning, and then our next system starts to roll in for the afternoon, and we start to see some snow dropping southward into Grand Forks, maybe by the 3 in the afternoon. There we go. Time frame. And we'll be up at 3 a.m. And looking at that snow dropping in. But keep in mind, there's still that potential of picking up a little dusting. Here's a look at our snowfall potential through tomorrow night. Maybe an inch to 2 inches if you're traveling southward from the Northern Valley for the game. Be aware you're going to be running into some snow showers in the evening hours, or hopefully you're here by then. Heading home will be a little bit different story, and Fargo might have a little dusting, and that may continue. So looking at your photo today, a chilly sunset that was taken in the Berner area in Minnesota. Thanks, Renee. And your 7-day planner, we're looking at that chance for snow tomorrow night. That does carry over into Saturday, so a couple to maybe 3 inches possible in some areas. Sunday, the quieter day of the two this weekend. And then next weekend, or next week rather, we carry on this milder weather and often on chances for some snow. So not too bad, but just be aware with temperatures kind of hovering around freezing. There's always that threat for some of that snow to be a little bit of, freezing drizzle at times, just like we've seen recently. That's the drawback to having milder temperatures.
Yeah, but guess what? Rain, shine, snow, ice, clouds.
Doesn't matter.
Guys and tailgaters will be out there.
I was like, where is she going?
They don't care what your forecast is. They're still going to be out there. Thank you, Lisa. And speaking of snow and
slippery,
ice,
yeah.
Oh my gosh! So yesterday was bad, but today's drive was also really bad.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I remember when I used to go to class, because I finished school at MSUM, right across the river, and sometimes if you had one of those snowy days, I was almost tempted to wear it. Well, I had a cute bomber hat, still have it, still love it, but I had my parents' old ski goggles. Sometimes you'd wear your bomber hat, your ski goggles, and your little neck warmer up to here, so nothing was showing.
All right, be honest. I know we're on live TV, but did you have like a cutoff temperature? Like, okay, if it's below 10, I don't go to class, or if it's...
Well, no, because that's what I liked about MSUM's campus, was that it was smaller. So my dorm room was closer to all of my classrooms, and all of my classes were in with one building, which I really like. Like most of them, once you get into your major, they're usually in one building. So I was like, you can make it just to that one building. Driving though to class from your apartment, because then your senior year you're usually not on campus, so that was a little bit harder to get to class. I did make it there, but not always on time. Not always on time, because sometimes you forget to take into account how slow people have to go on those
So you didn't have
roads.
like okay, if it's
if
below
it hits
this temp?
this below, no, because they're usually pretty good about canceling class if it is below like
20 below zero.
20 below zero, they're like, yeah, we probably won't make people walk and stuff to school today. So, but speaking of schools, so apparently someone had tweeted out.
This is great.
A video of them, and I don't know if they're leaving their class or leaving their dorm room or where they're going, but this is what you might need if you're heading out the door today.
I think this is up at UND. Check this out.
Typical day at North
Going to
Dakota.
class.
Look at him. Bye.
Oh, I'll just skate there.
And he's wearing ice skates. But that really is sometimes how it is on the sidewalks.
That's exactly how it is.
You almost have to like scoot your feet along.
But you make the joke, but I never threw skates on and skated to class.
I never skated to class, but I did wear my boots, and it's almost like you put on all of these layers and then you get into class and they're warm, so then you have to like delayer and then you layer back up to leave class.
Can we play that video one more time? I just love this
guy.
guy.
That is hilarious, and that is true. That sometimes is what happens. And I even told my mom the other day when I was on the phone with her, I said, I might have to ice skate in my parking lot of my building because it was so icy. And that just goes to show you, it's icy in school.
Can we play the video one more time, or is that just a one-time? Oh, okay.
They're done with that. You're done. You're cut off. Okay. Did you see this on Carson Wentz's Instagram picture?
No.
So Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz, is now recovering from what he says was a successful surgery yesterday, repairing his ACL. So he had tweeted it, he put it on Instagram, a picture of him giving a thumbs up and saying, "The comeback officially begins now." Of course, he was hurt back when they had won against the Los Angeles Rams. He had already put some messages on social media thanking everyone for their support. So it's good to see that he quickly was able to get into surgery, and now he's ready to do some work to come back stronger next year.
Does she have a ring on her finger?
No, she does not. That's the wrong finger. I already looked at that because it confused me, and I was like, ugh. I think that's his new girlfriend. They had one other picture together, like around Thanksgiving time. I think this is a new girlfriend of his.
I'm not even going to get into the TMZ conversation, so I'll let you handle that. You can do your investigative reporting on that one, okay?
I'll do that. I'll dig in.
You can ask him when we're in Minneapolis.
Yeah, we'll just say, "Hey, Carson, who's this new girlfriend?"
You need a bum rush, and they'll like do the TMZ thing, like Carson,
tell us about your life. Tell us. So speaking of football, don't forget that tomorrow night is when the Bison are taking on Sam Houston State. So you want to tune in for the Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show. This time, yes, it's an hour before kickoff, but it's on KX4. So you're going to have to flip over to KX4 and obviously watch the show on there, everything you need to know leading up to kickoff. Then kickoff's at 7 p.m. and that game's on ESPN2. Bison, of course, are home, as Lisa's been talking about. People will be out tailgating. People will be out, obviously, watching the game. So hopefully everyone can go and cheer them on.
And I'm going to ask everybody, please be super, super loud. This is going to be a really good game. I think they end up winning. Like, the first half's going to be very close. They may even be down a couple, but then they'll come back in the second half. But be super loud. Get Sam Houston to get a little bit scared. And
Tomorrow on the Valley today, we'll have a former player on with us talking about kind of the expectations of doing a night game, the playoff, the weight of the playoffs on you, what it's kind of like to be in the players' shoes, too. So
you're going to be at the Dome?
No, we'll be here in set tomorrow morning. So
is he going to tackle you?
No, I hope not, because I'm not prepared for that. Hey, tonight Drucker and Unglued, they're hosting a late night craft market, and it's going to be at Drucker Brewing Company in downtown Fargo. So there's actually going to be 23 local makers set up for all of that Christmas shopping that you need to do.
Wow, where's that? Is that in Drucker?
This is in Drucker. So this is something that they do kind of often. They have everything from hot sauce to candles to dog treats, jewelry, beard oil, and much more. Unglued's also going to be hosting a free make and take project that you can do while you enjoy sipping maybe on a beer, get in the holiday spirit. So if you want to go, admission is free, but of course you have to be 21 or older to go in there. And you could do some Christmas shopping, enjoy some of Drucker's delicious beers, kind of have some festivities while you're out there. So
that's sweet.
Yes.
We showed you the cookie dough earlier. It is absolutely fantastic, so be sure and check them out. But you were really good. I got to give Kristi credit. She's making some changes on how she's eating, and so she said hello, remember?
I said hello, and then I said goodbye. I only had the one bite of the cookie dough. I said that's going to be enough for me today.
I said, nice to meet you. How are you doing? Thank you for coming.
Chris was like, rah, rah, rah. I'm kidding. He was good. Hey, I want to do our Christmas fun facts real quick for the day. So today is actually our 12th one. So during Christmas in 1914, not many people know about this, but that was during World War I. There was a truce held between Germany and the UK. They decorated their shelters, exchanged gifts across no man's land, and played game of football between themselves.
Get out of here.
Yeah. There's also a village in Peru, so maybe you want to do this. They actually take the previous year's grudges and turn it into a fist fight so that you can start off the new year clean. So if you have anyone you have like any problems with in this past year, maybe offer, hey, let's fight it out, and then next year we're good to go. And finally, electric Christmas lights were first used in 1854. I know the 8's a little bit covered by a logo, but 1854 is when the first electric Christmas lights were used. So, and
what's the song?
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. Muy bueno.
I recorded this earlier this morning. Oh, I went to church last night and I got to sing O Come Emmanuel, and I love that song. But it was like my voice isn't warmed up at night, so it was like, it was a little bit hard, but I love Ave Maria. This is one you have to turn up in your car and just kind of like
Yeah.
shut out all the traffic. So, okay, we have a lot to get to here on North Dakota today. I know we were eating cookie dough, but we're going to be talking about Fargo Running Company and their new training program that you could join, plus much more. So stick around.